Oh my goodness. I don't like dust. Um, this is the CCA, put it right here, CCA CKX. As you can see, they are 22 ohms, a sensitivity of 115 decibels, 20 to 40 kilohertz. The pin type is a 0.75 millimeter. It is a QDC pin, 3.5 millimeter termination. They weigh 32 grams because they're made out of metal. The build quality on these are superb. Nice, solid, thick box that it comes in. Nonchalant, just, the little graphic on the side, and then CCA and the name, of course, because it's very hard to remember all these new names with letters. CKX. And then we look at the cable itself. Typical, that kind of long shield, almost like a tower shield type shape with the angled connector. That may not fit phones a lot. You have your typical plastic, even though it's see-through on these because it's more of a silver colored cable. And then you have the preformed ear hooks. And of course it comes with these tips in 3 different sizes. It's kind of an opaque with a white silicone sleeve on the inside in the box. Nothing else there. I have different air tips on them now. Of course, I tested everything with the stock, and then I switched out to a silver cable with these 2 and some spin fits, and right now I have some Skull Candy wideboard tips on them as an experiment tonight. It has nothing to do with the review. I just like to try different things on these for future reference and everything. There you see the connector right there. The whole rest of it is all metal. Let's get that off there for a second. Nice wide nozzle with the shower head thing. See if I can get that back on. Yep, quite easy. There we go. Construction on these is like right up there with like a $200 pair or something like that. Very nice construction. The only con I can think of is I probably would have liked them better in the silver color, but really, honestly, I'm not going to be nitpicky about that. The black color is nice and subdued, and I'm sure a lot of people would like that as well. You see the CCA logo, no color to it or anything, just very sleek looking, yet it looks really nice. It has a nice little weight to it, but they're not overly heavy. They just feel very good quality. Now, this product, see if it says it on here. Does it say it anywhere on here? No, it doesn't say it on there. Maybe it says it on the back of the box. I'm trying to see where I read that. Obviously, I read it in the description for these. I don't want to lose those. This has 6 balance armatures and 1 dynamic driver. So this is a hybrid with a lot of different things. And they cram all of that in there. It's probably why, besides the fact that it's all, I think it's magnesium. It's not aluminum. It's an all magnesium outside. I think that's probably the thing that attributes to the weight of these. Anyway, they're comfortable. This kind of shield kind of shape to a guitar pick almost shape. Very comfortable in the ears. They don't, overly get cold or hot. As a matter of fact, it feels room temperature right now just touching them. So that's a nice thing about the magnesium over, say, aluminum or something else. The important thing of these is they're comfortable. They're definitely durable looking. The cable is nice. It's not the greatest cable in the world, but it's still a nice cable. Sound-wise, oh my goodness, sound-wise on these is very, 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 very good. I guess you've figured it out by now that I actually like these. Let's get in a nice close-up there. All right, these seriously have some really good, and I used this term before, but I'm going to use this term again, tasty bass. Oh my goodness. The bass on these is very full and rich. Some good, deep sub bass, some nice mid bass, almost speaker like, almost if you have like a speaker right at your head bass wise, very good. And yet, it doesn't seem to overpower the mids. The mids come in with some warmth, but they're very clear. They're not recessed that much. If it is, it's like not really something you're going to detect. Uh, the mids are very good mids there. There's excellent details. And then we get into the high. The high has some good sparkle. It's not overly sparkle. There's no sibilance here. There's no shoutiness. Overall, it's just some smooth tuning, some very good smooth tuning with that very good punch, both mid and sub bass punch. Overall, and some really nice soundstage with imaging. Uh, Excellent. I mean, now these are higher priced, and I'm obviously expecting more for something of a higher price. And quality wise, I'm getting it. These totally have a good build quality for the price. They remind me of something. I just can't remember what they remind me of. It's not the NF. You see my skull candy tips on there. It's not the NF. If it was, this would be like a baby NF because it is smaller than the cavity on the NF. They really remind me of something I saw before, and I cannot think of which pair it was. But overall build quality is good. Comfort is good. Durability is good. Sound is great. I really think these are my favorite in this price range. Now, these are under $100, anywhere from $90 to $80. And unless you're looking for like super details, which these have a lot of details. Now, remember, there are 6 balanced armatures in there besides that dynamic driver and this tiny, tiny body. Besides, something that was like totally neutral or something, if you're looking for that, I can see you're not liking these. These are definitely not neutral. These definitely are more in the balanced way out of the V-shaped realm, I don't think. Even though there is some good bass and there is some good treble, I would almost say this is a U shape, maybe a W shape, something like that. I actually have not seen the chart of this, so I can't tell you. I'm just telling you my opinion, what I think of these. I think these have some very good bass. I think that they have some excellent mids, excellent details, excellent soundstage, and some really good highs. And you put those together and it makes an extremely nice, pleasant experience. Now you add a silver cable on that, it balances this out completely. I put some spin fits on them before when I was done testing them, and I was like, wow. As it is, it's good. With that, it's even better. And honestly, this stays now out in my favorites list with my other favorite ones because I absolutely love these until something can come and knock these out of the park. I actually think I'm going to get a pair in silver too because I like these very much, and I happen to like silver better than the dark color, but I would highly recommend these. I like these a lot. I'm not going to spend a long time doing this on this because I have the written reviews to write and everything. But the cable is actually decent for a stock cable. I mean, seriously, it's far better than some of the other things that I have. Maybe for the $90 range, I would, a better cable would have been nice. But overall, the unit itself impresses. It is something to definitely grab a hold of if you can get a hold of these for that price or cheaper. If you like bass, you're going to like these. It has a very open sound to it. It really sounds like almost like standing in front of a stereo or something like that. The bass is just that good, and it has some power and kick to it, and it just overall has a nice pleasant smoothness to it. This has been the CCA, and let me look at this so I don't get it wrong, the CKX. Definitely, and you guys know that I've had a lot of their products. This is totally my favorite KZ CCA product. Better than the Zax, better than the ZSX that I had before, the ZS10 Pro. I like this. I like the tuning on this, and if you're a fan of those, I think you're going to really, really like this very much. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the CCA CKX. This is a 14 driver hybrid. Thank you so much. Be safe, please.